Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is a 2011 action/fantasy directed by Zack Snyder. If you know who that is, you're a nerd, alright? You're a nerd. Zack Snyder has directed most, if not all, of the modern DC films. His second movie was 300. So this guy is an animal, alright? Sucker Punch wasn't his first movie, but what was it about? I don't know what her name is. I'm going to call her Baby Doll. Baby Doll's mother passes away. Her abusive stepfather kills her sister and blames it on Baby Doll, sending her to a corrupt mental asylum where they erase her memory with a lobotomy. That's just the backstory getting into it, alright? They kind of wheel her around in there, but pretty soon there's brighter lighting, there's new characters, there's outfits. Everyone is in some kind of club or brothel, strip club of some kind. So Baby Doll is imagining this place to cope with her current situation, because it's pretty fucked up. So when she dances in the club, she imagines herself in another location. Now let me just break this down for you. Okay, let me actually break it down. So in the real world, she's in an insane asylum. And then she imagines herself in the club, but when she's in the club and dances, then she imagines herself in another dream world. So it's a third layer of dreams. No, it's a second layer of dreams. So in the dream world, she's dreaming more. That's Inception before Inception. When was Inception out? Probably before. So that's what we're dealing with now. So the first time, I'm going to call it brain travel. She brain travels to a Japanese courtyard. An old man greets her with a million fucking candles around him, gives her guns and a sword, and says that these will help her be free. She then fights, bear with me, 3 giant stone warriors, 2 with swords and 1 with a rocket launcher and a minigun. She annihilates them with her super strength and speed because she's in a double dream world and she can, right? Actually, really well done. These action scenes coming up are really, really good. Back to the club now, so she goes back and forth between the club and the double dream world. She asks the other girls to help her find certain objects that the old man said would help with their escape. And not only escape from the club, but escape from the asylum. You know, it's like a double meaning here. Her second location in the brain travel is a war zone where they fight zombie soldiers and retrieve a map. Third brain travel is a castle where they fight orcs and a giant dragon to steal a lighter. Back at the club, Blue, which is the head of the club and the asylum, is suspecting them of stealing things. Fourth brain travel is a train where they have to fight some robots and defuse a bomb. They fail, and the bomb blows up an entire city, which means in the real world that they failed the mission, and the chef kills one of the girls, which is harsh. Blue comes in and kills 2 other girls because I'm evil, I'm allowed to, you know. And I don't know if he actually killed 2 people in real life. It's not confirmed. Baby Doll starts a fire and escapes the building and brings 1 girl with. I think this is the last friend she has or something. The outside gate is blocked by some people, and she distracts them and lets the other girl escape. So 1 person escaped at least. They bring her back in, and the pimp master seduces her, which in real life is the doctor giving her a lobotomy. And now we finally, from the beginning of the movie, now we finally cut back to the real world. The doctor can see something's not quite right here. And eventually the staff discover that the signatures were forged to get her procedures done. So this place corrupt, but we kind of knew that. Now everyone's finding it out and seeing what they can do about it. So they wheel her through the asylum because she's a fucking vegetable, I guess. And we see all the events that took place in her imagination and what really happened in the real world. So if you didn't figure out that the dream worlds happened in real life, now you can, everything will finally click. And then finally, right at the end, Blue gets arrested for the shady shit he was doing. She brain travels right at the end to a bus stop, gets on a bus, and drives away, and it ends. So I don't know if she remains a vegetable. She looks like a vegetable. No, that's bad. Okay, wait. She looks retarded. No, that's even worse. Shit. Okay. She doesn't look too good. All right. That's all I'm saying. So watching this movie, I totally see Zack Snyder practicing his CGI for DC films he would do in the future. Crazy action scenes, beautiful slow motion shots, stunning. And a very unique premise of a girl coping by going into an imaginary world. what was it? What was that Bridge movie? Bridge to Terabithia. That's kind of similar, but this is cooler. You know, it gives you the freedom to do whatever you want. It's like Charlie's Angels if they had superpowers. That's basically this movie. You know, and even though it was heavily CGI'd with basic action, you can tell it was like the most basic action that they could slip in. It was still fun. It was pleasure to watch. You know, the acting was fine. The music was fun. It was adding to everything nicely. The story itself was simple enough to follow once we knew what was going on. And it even gave you hints like, why are they infiltrating a castle? It's actually the hospital security. Why is it a dragon? Because they're stealing a lighter. You know, things start to click, but even if you don't get it, right at the end, they do the reveal. And then you'll really get it, you know. That makes sense to me. But in my opinion, they should have shown the real world a little bit more just to see what their perspective is. Because when she's dancing, she's reimagining, and then back at the club, it's like she's just standing there doing nothing while everyone else does stuff. I don't understand why she dances to get into that thing, you know. It's a little confusing. So, with that all being said, I'm really surprised to say this, but I give this a 7 out of 10. Listen, for a movie that's just actioned, it's like an excuse to just put in a bunch of random shit. It was good. I liked it. It was fun. I enjoyed this one. It was cool. You know, I'm surprised these recent movies I've been watching is good. So the old movies, especially the old ones, you know, these new movies, they're all trash. I'll get to new ones, man. Oh, they're so bad. But some of the old ones I'm getting into are just so much better than I expected. It's like, oh, Sucker Punch, it looks kind of lame. I've never heard of these actors. And I watch it and it's good. You know, and then you get modern movies. Not going to name any names, but I'm coming. Very soon, I'm coming. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.